together. Today we're making banana bread. I've had bananas in my cupboard and I've been meaning to do this for days now and I just haven't had the time. But I've got an hour and a half in between class, so we're gonna do it right now. I've made this recipe for the past 2 or 3 times that I've made banana bread and it's so good. It's the Hershey's chocolate chip banana bread recipe and it's literally to die for. So we're gonna make that right now. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna heat the oven to 350. This thing's old as fuck, so it's gonna take a long time to heat, but that's okay. This recipe is super simple. All you need is bananas that have gone bad, baking powder, baking soda, chocolate chips, flour, sugar, salt, some eggs, and then my little trick is to add a little bit of cinnamon, and it's so good. And you basically mix everything in the bowl, and then just pop it in a pan and pop it in the oven, and then you're done. Do you like my mushroom measuring cups? I like to make sure it's mostly even. If it's mostly even, then I'm fine. Nothing's perfect anyways. Whoopsies. That was a bit over. If the way that I am doing this triggers you in any way, I don't care. Normally I mix the dry and the wet separate and then I put it together. The recipe literally says throw that shit in a bowl and mix it. And yes, I know I have to add the banana. Why does that look so weird? Ugh. Yum. It's so clumpy, oh my god. Why did I go in with a whisk? Why did I think that was the... I'm not gonna lie, I panicked for like 5 seconds. I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, nah, we're good. Okay, like I said, my secret little ingredient is to add cinnamon because I love cinnamon and will add it to anything that I can. So I'm gonna do that now. For this, I measure with my heart. Then for chocolate chips, it says to add at least a cup. So I normally add a cup and then a little bit more because I love chocolate and who doesn't? And if you don't, you should probably see someone about that. Unless you're lactose, but I'm also lactose and I eat cheese and chocolate like there's no tomorrow. I ripped this bag open. I'm feeling aggressive today. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling, actually it's definitely the time crunch. I think the fact that I had class. Then I just oil one of these bad boys up and I pop it in here and then I pop it in the oven for an hour. This is what we're working with. Whoopie-doo. Last time I was making banana bread, I spilt oil on my Birkenstock clogs. I cried. I was very upset. I managed to get it out actually, surprisingly. Baking soda, if you didn't know, takes oil out of things, which is, I'd find highly necessary if you're clumsy like me when you're cooking. The amount of spilled shit that I've had to like learn how to take out of clothes, far from few. Anyways. Boom shakalaka. Slayed. Now you just put it in the oven for an hour and then you have a week's worth of banana bread. I love this recipe because it's so fast. I just love it. It's so yummy too. If you're like, that was chaotic and not planned out at all, I know. This is how I always make a mess when I'm cooking. This is how it always looks after I cook, if not worse. And it turns out great, okay? I gotta set a timer. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've done that where I've thought that I had a timer set and I did not have a timer set. Slayed. The funny thing about the predicament I've gotten myself into today is that there's 10 minutes until my class starts, roughly. And there's roughly 10 minutes until this bread is done. So
I'm gonna be late.
At least I'm going, right? Right? No, I pay way, like, tuition is way too expensive for me to just fathom skipping a class. Anyways, did I say I was good at time management? No, never have been. It's all good though, because at the end of the day we have banana bread, and really that's all that matters, right? Like a little peek. I'm back! And it's finished! she's done. I had to go to class, so I turned the oven off and I went to class and I came back and it was perfectly baked. Successful banana breading. This is the note that I left my roomies because I was like, it is in the oven. Okay, I have my friends here. You guys have to tell me what you think about it.
Delicious. Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay! I bake so that I can give people food.